Hey everyone, thanks for taking the time to tune in and watch. So, as the name of the video implies, I'm going to talk about my Haley Strategic Partners Incog holster made by G-Code Holsters. And I got my Incog for my Springfield Champion operator, which is a commander size 1911. And I had been using this holster, and while it worked, it really wasn't very comfortable to wear the pistol in the appendix position. That holster was good for like 3 o'clock and a little bit further back, but really wasn't working for me for appendix. And so I went on the hunt to find a holster that I could use that 1911 and still carry appendix. And I won't say that I settled on the Incog, because I certainly didn't, but that was what I decided on, and so far I'm very, very happy with it. And in fact, I'm wearing it right now. If you didn't already notice, I've got my gun on, and in fact I've got an extra magazine as well, but I do have a gun on. So what I'll do is I'll take this shirt off and show you what it looks like with just a t-shirt, and then I'll show you guys the holster. So this manner of dress is pretty common for me. It may be a short sleeve shirt instead of a long sleeve shirt, but this is pretty common for me. It may also be a light jacket or a sweatshirt or something like that, but typically just a light t-shirt and then something on relatively light over the top of it, regardless of the type of gun I'm carrying and those kinds of things. So what I'll do is I'll show you what this looks like with just the t-shirt on. Okay, so here it is with this t-shirt, and if you couldn't tell before, you certainly can tell now that I've got a gun on. Like I say, I do have a magazine. It's a 10-round magazine, and it does the 10-rounder, well, any magazine on your side is going to help kind of balance out your printing a little bit. But now with that gone, you can probably see even more clearly that I've got a gun on. And so just take that out, and there's the holster itself. So most of the time I get black holsters, and I really wanted something a little bit different, and so I decided to go with the multicam. It's not because I'm a multicam queer or anything like that. I just wanted to go with something different. And so this is multicam with green plastic, and I think it looks really good. It's a very nice holster. It's comfortable to wear. It really works. It does a good job. And so the Incog uses these belt clips as opposed to belt loops, and I like them. They're a little bit slick, and I think it was causing the holster to move around a little bit. And so when I say slick, I mean slick on the inside of the clips here. It's just a little bit slick, and I think it was just causing that holster just to kind of move around a little bit. And so what I did was I just took a small file and filed just kind of roughed up the top edge that would be touching my belt. And so that seems to have helped. Now the Incog does come with 2 clips. The other one attaches right here, obviously, and I thought the 2 clips just was taking up a little bit too much room on my belt, and so I just went with a single clip, and it is certainly more than sufficient. As you can see, it uses a stainless steel piece. G-Code calls it the Mojo, to sort of space above the tension screw here. And so so there's that. They do make another Mojo where it kind of comes over the top of the holster, and so your belt clip would mount more in this location. This is fine for me. I doubt that I'm gonna spend the money to change that. As far as fit and finish goes, we'll put the pistol back in there. As you guys can see, the fit and finish. Now I'm gonna point this at myself, but it is unloaded, so there you guys can hopefully see the fit and finish of the holster. So if you didn't notice, the holster is while the plastic is green, there's green plastic. The multicam is actually a fabric covering, and so if you didn't notice before, I'll kind of show you guys again. There's the fabric attaching to the holster, and so like I say, it's fabric of whatever type, and I'm not seeing any wear issues with it yet. I've had this holster about 3 weeks, so not a real long time, but I haven't started to see any wear or anything like that. It'll be interesting to see how this does during the summer when it's hot and I'm getting sweaty and stuff like that. This holster is going to be riding against my skin for at least a portion of the holster, particularly up in here, is going to be against my skin. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how that goes. I don't anticipate any problems, but it'll be, if there are problems, or if there's problems or it's exceptionally good, maybe I'll throw another video up. So overall, really like the holster. It's comfortable to wear appendix, comfortable to wear on your side, kind of going back to the smaller back. It's relatively comfortable. So I paid what I paid for it. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. And I just went directly to G-Code to get it. I don't know if you went to someplace else, if you could get it for cheaper or not, but I just went directly to G-Code. The lead time on this holster was, I think, right at 6 weeks. And so it was a little while, but you know, that's kind of how it is with holster makers anymore, at least if you're getting the custom, semi-custom holsters. It's going to be a little while. The nice thing about G-Code was that I got update emails from them, and I think that's the first time I've ever gotten an update email from a holster manufacturer. And what I mean by an update email, you know, it was like, this is your 2-week reminder that you ordered a holster from us, and we're gonna get to it. And so I think when I hit the 6-week mark, I got an email that was along the lines of, this is the 6-week mark and we're gonna try really hard to get your holster shipped in the next week. So that was relatively nice. Like I say, I think that's probably the first time I've ever had a holster manufacturer do that, and that's nice. You know, you have to wait anyway, so it's nice when they do those kinds of things. So overall, like I say, I'm extremely happy with this holster. Nothing to complain about, gripe about, anything like that, other than maybe the clips were a little bit slick, but that's not really all that big of a deal. So if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, throw them up there at the bottom of the video in the comments, and I'll get to them as I can. If you like the video, you know, subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in and watch. Thanks.